Hey, what's up, people? This is the Fury 617. This is a special film that I'm doing. You know, earlier today, it shocked me and the whole entire world that one of the greatest music artists, the King of Pop, Michael Jackson, he passed away earlier today. He died of a heart attack, and also he was suffering through cardiac arrest. This is very shocking. He was only 50 years old. It's very shocking. I first heard about this while I was at work, and I was on my lunch break, and the food truck lady be coming to our job. She was telling me about the news. At first, I didn't want to believe it at all. And then when I came from the truck, I went to the lunchroom, and then my coworker was telling me that the same thing. And then she was on the phone, and then she was talking to her relatives and our other coworkers about this tragic. It's very shocking though. This is Michael Jackson that we all grew up listening to, and then it's very this is a very sad day for all of us, and and also it's a very sad day because Michael Jackson's not the only one that passed away. Farrah Fawcett, she passed away earlier this morning due to cancer. And 2 days ago, Ed McMahon, he passed away. It's crazy, that our favorite celebrities is dying like this. You know what, especially Michael Jackson, he was 50 years old. And also at the job, since I first heard about this news broke out, one of my coworkers, he took out his radio and then he turned it to the station that was playing number all Michael Jackson musics. This is a very sad tragedy that one of our greatest music artists passed away. You know what? When I was real little, I was addicted to Michael Jackson. To his music videos. I like his movie Moonwalker, and his movie with him and Diana Ross. The Wiz. Their version of The Wizard of Oz. You know what? Michael Jackson, he had it all, man. And every last album that he brought out, every last song in his album was nice. It was beautiful. Some of his song has strong messages. It's just the music himself that Michael did was hilarious. It was beautiful. It was no disappointing song in his album. Every last song in his albums that he brought out, they were nice. They were beautiful. You know, this is very shocking that he passed away. And and believe it or not, yeah, I seen Michael Jackson in person. Back in '98, I graduated from high school. I used to live in Detroit, but I live out of Detroit, but I still live here in Michigan. You know, uh, During the time, Detroit, they was folding, to bring the casinos to the city, and him and Don Barton, they was here, and then they got their own casino plan of themselves called the Majestic Kingdom. When I seen pictures of it, man, it looked real nice and all. But too bad, the city didn't, they didn't vote for it. But if they did vote for that casino, it would be in downtown right now. Yeah, but during that time when Michael Jackson was here in Detroit, I was at the supermarket, cashing in bottles and all that. And then I was on my way home, and then the lady passed right by me, and I was like, okay. And then she quickly turned around me and she told me like, he's right at the corner. I like, who? Like Michael Jackson. He's like right at the corner. And then I was following the lady, and then there go this Jeep, And then everybody, was surrounding the Jeep. And I was like, no, this can't be happening for real. So I went to the Jeep, and then Michael Jackson was right there waving at everybody. And man, you just see my face, man. My face is so lit up, but I can't believe I'm looking at Michael Jackson right there in my face. And then he was waving, and people, shaking his hand. And about the time I shook his hand, and by the time I began to shake his hand, the security, tell everybody to back away because he was going to take off. And then I felt so disappointed, because I was so close shaking his hand right there. And then another thing is, he was right by, my old neighborhood that I used to live in, Detroit. Yeah, but that's like one of the most best experience that I ever had with Michael Jackson. And like I was saying, Michael Jackson, he's very talented. He's like one of the best, music artists that we ever had in our generation. The old generation and the new generation. Man, this guy had it all, man. And I want to show you something because, I'm a big music. I love music to death. I have a whole bunch of music CDs that I have. And Michael Jackson, he is the only music artist that have more CDs than everybody. Let me show you. All right, this is Thriller. That's a nice. I love the songs on there. Bad. Wait, let me move this up. Bad. Dangerous. Love Dangerous. Michael Jackson History. Yeah, I had to get that. And Michael Jackson Invincible. Yeah, this is, the book copy that I copied from somebody. And you know what? I'm really gonna miss Michael Jackson a lot, man. He's like one of the greatest music, icons that we ever had. And all the controversies that going on with him about him molesting boys and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, whenever, when this stuff broke out, I was like, man, leave this man alone. Like, if he was wrongdoing. But other than that, I don't care. This is Michael Jackson. I care about Michael Jackson, about his music. This guy made one of the best musics that I never heard in my life. The best music that we all listen to. So, this is going to be a part 1 to this, and I'm going to make a part 2 to the Michael Jackson tribute. So I'm doing part 2, so please look forward to it.